You following her offering to the...
Can you identify that odour, Watson?
The unmistakable scent of wretched excess.
Moralising aside, if you please, is it some sort of camphorated oil?
Incense, I think, to impress the arbiters of bad taste or disguise a fouler smell.
I'd rank it somewhere between a sick ward and a low-rent perfumery. We have interrupted your practice session, Lady Lockridge. My apologies.
I will not satisfy your vanity, Mr. Holmes, by asking how you knew what I was doing. What do you want?
Civility would be welcome.
I had hoped your uninvited visit would be a pleasant interruption for my battle with Mozart. Alter your tone, and my girl will show you the door.
Felicitations are in order, I believe. You are affianced to Lord Lawton?
He has that honour. Your visit concerns him.
I'm investigating a sensitive matter which came before his ministry committee. Lawton was unable to assist me. I thought you might be able to help.
An official investigation? Has he done something improper or dishonourable?
Lord Lawton is not the object of my investigation. I currently have no allegations to bring.
His reputation cannot stand a single sniff of scandal. I won't hear the hint of one in my home. If you have no accusations, the subject of Lord Lawton is closed.
What a superb instrument. A Guarneri, isn't it?
To a true artist, the instrument is but a tool. Do you play, Mr. Holmes?
I dabble, Lady Lockridge. Unlike yourself, my meagre talent cannot conceal my incompetence.
I'm sure it cannot. But I was not always a master, Mr. Holmes. The musical bounty you hear now is the fruit of arduous practice. Do likewise, and you may one day hope to approach my ability.
I'll look forward to that. You are a rare and flexible musician, I perceive.
Given my technique, I would have been a superb pianist. but my inspiration is consumed by the violin.
You must favour us with a selection. I'm sure Dr. Watson would think real music a wonderful change.
Those who possess the gift must share it with the less fortunate, Mr. Holmes. Noblesse oblige. And I would play for you now, but my energies are currently devoted to mastering a troublesome Paganini etude.
Another time would suit.
But as you press so fervently, I shouldn't like to disappoint you. Perhaps a little Paganini, as you insist. I can't think what's wrong with this instrument. It doesn't seem to care for Paganini. You must excuse me. I have to return to my etude.
A lovely photograph of you and Lord Lawton, if I may say so.
You may, though it doesn't really show me to advantage. It marks the agreement to ally our houses. Lawton's very pleased with his. Doubtless you saw it in his music room.
Might I say your decorator was inspired, Lady Lockridge? Did he take guidance from you?
Followed my instructions to the letter. As it happens, I have impeccable taste. I could have been a designer if it weren't below my station.
Perhaps it would help if I played Lord Lawton's part.
It might. You couldn't play worse than he. You see, it's a hodgepodge.
My hat, Lady Lockridge. You've set yourself two very difficult pieces. All will be well with time and practice.
I doubt it, Mr. Holmes. Far from well. My artistic soul has been vexed and discommoded. I am displeased. The Mozart is merely challenging, but the etude is a heartache. Either Paganini was a fool, or he has been erroneously transcribed. There are simply too many notes. This piece is entirely unplayable.
Might I presume to offer my assistance?
I can't imagine how you might help.
If I may borrow the score, I shall return.
Take it, by all means, before I rip it to shreds.
I sense resistance. Do you suppose she will not assist us?
I wouldn't be surprised if her manners were as abominable as her decor.
Purple appeals to some people.
The colour scheme does not signify. It's the ostrich feathers and the marble pots and the ostentatious use of gold leaf that I abhor. The sooner we vacate these premises, the better.
Something you'd like to hear, Watson?
Perhaps one of your own compositions, Holmes. But mind you do justice to the difficult sections, if you take my meaning.
Perfectly apt and instantly grasped, Doctor. This looks like an engagement photo. I didn't see one at Lawton's.
I expect he has one, if only to display when she comes around.
We may not have exhausted his collection. Watson, let's retreat. Lady Lockridge needs solitude.
What she needs is a music teacher. One, were he a lucky man, with a hearing disorder.
I intend to supply the need, though my hearing is excellent. Virgil, where is Wiggins? Why have you returned alone?
He left me. I hate him. I want my papa.
Have you heard from Wiggins, Jonas?
No, sir. Virgil wandered back a bit ago. Plopped down. Very long face.
But why did he return alone?
Oh, couldn't say. He's got a story to tell, but his mouth's closed tighter than a banker's wallet. He's completely out of sorts. There've been a few tears.
Perhaps your interrogation technique needs refinement, Jonas, or a suitable inducement may be required. Any suspicious persons hanging about, Jonas? Witnessed any dubious activity?
None but the usual suspects, Mr. Holmes. As for questionable actions, I received a tip from old Lady Simpkins, the first in at least a decade.
Would you like a nice cup of tea, Virgil?
No, I want my papa. A sweet would be nice.
Mrs. Hudson's not about. Where is Wiggins? If the Prussian is still in London, Wiggins will find him.
He is a marvel, Holmes, but not a miracle worker. Given your description, he was more than fortunate the first time. Do you expect Lady Luck to smile on him twice?
If he must rely on that fickle sprite, I fear for his chances. But don't underestimate him, Watson. He has gifts only dreamt of by Lestrade. Let's be off, Watson, while the scent is fresh.
I'm no tracking hound, Holmes, but I know how to hunt.
Lady Cordelia, I may have discovered where Paganini went wrong.
Indeed? I knew it. Show me. I must know his wicked folly.
The etude requires a very unorthodox fingering. It's quite bizarre, most eccentric. It violates every convention a master like yourself could be expected to observe.
Show it, show it.
May I?
The transcriptor is a torturer and an idiot. I told Lawton at least a dozen times it had to be wrong. I'd like to wring his neck. Thank you, Mr. Holmes, for pointing out the error of his ways.
Might you now tell me, my lady, why Lord Lawton has been reluctant to speak with me?
Caution, Mr. Holmes. Simple prudence. Lord Lawton is on a very short tether. The peccadilloes, financial encumbrances, and legal obligations of his past meet me everywhere in town. He must avoid untoward entanglements of any sort or imperil his marriage prospects. He may regard you as a threat to his expectations.
But I bear him no ill will. I intend him no harm.
I dare say. But the road to oblivion is paved with good intentions. You are trouble incarnate, Mr. Holmes. Troubles employ you. They nurture you. And I'll wager you almost always leave trouble in your wake. Now, I must practice. You can see yourselves out.
What can you tell me about Lord Lawton's man, Jenkins?
He's too forward by half, for starters. Lord Lawton allows him to play billiards, for heaven's sake. A prescription for encouraging a servant to get above himself.
Perhaps they enjoy the competition.
Nonsense. It's an unhealthy passion. I've told Jenkins that his behaviour is unseemly. He continues to spite me. When we combine households, he'll be looking for work, sans references. If you're that desperate to have a likeness of me, Mr. Holmes, something can be arranged. I possess the only negative. A copy could be made.
Thank you, milady. Do not trouble yourself. The memory of it will serve me better. Lady Lockridge, who is Mr. Hargrove?
Discovered a secret, have you? I suppose you've earned it. Edward Hargrove, Mount Street, is the demi-monde's current darling. Dubious clientele. Persistent, disagreeable rumours. But Lawton insisted. And he did a good job. Still, a woman of my standing and position can't afford to be associated with such a person. He's not unimpeachably respectable.
Won't be a moment, gentlemen. The sample portraits are my calling card. Feast your eyes and help yourselves.
Mr. Hargrove, my name is Holmes. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
I never haggle over price. You may check my book for an available sitting.
Thank you, no. I merely require some information.
Mr. Humes, is it? Information is not my business. I am an artist.
You're too modest, sir. You may know much to my purpose. Your business is thriving in a competitive market. How do you account for your success?
Quality will out. People of taste appreciate my work.
Whom do you honor with red ink?
My memory for minutiae is terrible. Like all great artists, I must write down everything to do with commerce. Forget my own name one day.
I saw the portrait you did for my friend, Lord Lawton, and his fiancée.
And you were impressed. They are a handsome couple, are they not? Might I do the same for you and your intended?
Not at the moment. Do you use gold chloride to tone your paper?
Never. My printing out paper is unique, sir. The finest Godin gelatin silver. But instead of chloride, I use well, another salt. I trust you're not going to become a competitor.
You either began this business in infancy or your card contains a printer's error. Surely your studio was not established in 1846.
No. Yes. I mean, well, not precisely. The public appreciates a business with longevity. I, as it happens, was established on that date in 1846.
I would have thought your clientele would reward a less traditional sensibility. But I'm not in business, am I? Born in a leap year under the sign of Aquarius, were you?
Quite.
Most studios now use the collodion development process, do they not?
They do, and I say let them. I provide choices. My unique collodion technique produces distinctively excellent results which cannot be imitated by any jackass who calls himself a photographer.
Is not all collodion development basically the same? Phenol to reduce, sodium sulfite for control, and the thiosulfate solution to fix.
Excuse my snorting. Your ignorance is common. I won't divulge my methods, but I will say, for example, that cyanide in skilled hands is a better fixative than thiosulfate could ever be.
Is there a second studio behind the curtain?
That is my workroom. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have other commitments.
Might we go back there?
It is not convenient. For you, it will never be convenient.
I see you are on the national telephone.
This is not an exchange, Mr. Humes. There is a public instrument in the post office at Marble Arch.
Where do you keep duplicate negatives?
I have no storage facilities.
What if Lady Lockridge were to lose or damage hers?
A truly skillful photographer could achieve something with the positive, but that's beside the point. You had other business with me.
It appears that Lady Lockridge was reluctant to have her own dubious taste exposed to scrutiny.
That seems a harsh indictment. Bad taste is not the same as bad character.
Do not reproach me for giving voice to a sentiment you share. I saw your expression at her home, and I observe your expression now.
You're right. I should know that round you I can never seem to be better than I am.
Nor can the photographer, Doctor. Pay attention to him. Lady Lockridge's misgivings may be based on more than society's gossip. Despite your best efforts, Doctor, it appears I am not a household word in all quarters.
So I remarked. Such ignorance might be exploitable.
Something's amiss here, Stitch. You're the clothing expert.
Very particular indeed. Are my eyes playing tricks? The face is distinctly Flora Madigan, but the clothes and hair aren't hers, no chance. The coiffure is way out of date and no one's worn sleeves like that for ages. It's Flora's face, but the clothes and all the other bits belong to somebody else. How is that possible?
Science of a sort, Stitch, and technique. You provide more truth than this photograph. Come in, Mrs. Hudson. Analysis complete. Traces of ammonium nitrate may have a name. Dewar.
Terse bordering on rude, but intriguing. Perhaps we should further impose on the Professor's obviously valuable time.
Come along, Watson. The game's afoot.
Quite so, Holmes.
Now, my boy, tell me, where has Wiggins got to?
He left me at the station, alone. It's very big. I'm going to tell my father.
Please, Virgil, you liked the suite, didn't you?
I'd like more.
You've learned something from Wiggins, I see. Where did you boys go?
We saw a big man with a red mark on his face at Victoria. He walked with another man. Wiggins hushed me and grabbed my hand.
What did this other man look like?
Taller than Papa. Eyes like an animal. Wiggins left me by the ticket window.
Yes, but where did he go?
I can't remember.
Virgil, I'm asking you nicely, where is Wiggins? Do you know where he has gone?
He left me. I hate him. I want my Papa. I'm tired.
You drove a hard bargain, Virgil. Now tell me, where did Wiggins go?
It was Croton. Or Creighton. He said to get back to Baker Street sharpish or I'd wish I was never born. Well, here I am, and I still wish I wasn't.
We're all glad you were. Jonas, watch the lad. Call me an idiot, Watson. I've been wool-gathering and time is of the essence. Croydon, of course. Dub me inattentive, Watson. The Kaiser dropped a clue in my lap and I missed it.
What are you rattling about, Holmes?
The aerodrome, Watson. That's where the Prussian has gone.
And how were you to divine that?
I might have thought about how Merlindorf surreptitiously entered the country, but the clincher is Graf von Zeppelin. The Kaiser said he and Merlindorf were friends.
So?
The Graf may be the world's leading authority on lighter-than-air ships. Where can the boy have got to? Look, Watson, there's Merlindorf, by the balloon. He's in his uniform. Halt, Colonel. I believe you have something which does not rightfully belong to you. Fürchten Sie, das Schwert ist schnell und scharf. I'm sure it's very sharp, but a sword is bootless in your situation. Watson, remember the Kaiser's words. Take no chances. He's sure to have a pistol in the gondola. Shoot him if he moves to escape. I will have that formula. Es ist gefährlich, Ballon zu schießen. Dangerous by all means, Colonel, with the hydrogen gas and all. But the doctor is an expert shot, and you are a large target. This sword is distinctly unbalanced. That's very odd.
Perhaps such a weapon sliced away part of his face.
Not one in this condition. The hilt is light and unstable. I know you recently witnessed the murder of Thomas Pratt. Why was he killed? Who pulled the trigger?
Ich sprech kein Englisch.
An agent of your experience without language skills? I don't think so. No, that won't do at all.
Mein Name ist Wachhund. Ich bin preußischer Diplomat.
Not hardly, guard dog. You're no ordinary diplomat. Colonel Merlendorf, you unlawfully possess a copy of a classified British document. Where is it?
Ich weiß nichts. Ich bin verwundet. Ich habe ein schwaches Herz.
The state of your health does not interest me. I want to know from whom you received that document and why you tried to kill my brother, Mycroft Holmes.
Darüber will ich nicht reden.
Perhaps some hours unattended in the sun might loosen your tongue. You know what happens to spies, Colonel? Verstehen Sie, was Spionen geschieht? They are executed. Sie werden hinrichten. The Imperial Chancellor will be censured and ridiculed when this treachery is revealed.
Warum? Why? I am alone. I act alone. I am my own person. No one gives me orders.
False. You are von Bismarck's agent. It will all come out at your trial. Your failure will further degrade the Chancellor's declining reputation. The Kaiser himself is deeply embarrassed by your perfidy. He asked especially that I mention Bussolt's Swoboda to you. What do you say to that?
Give me a moment, please. May I take schnapps?
If you must, withdraw your hand slowly. Watson, what's happening? Has he ingested something virulent?
His skin is moist, and the scent of bitter almonds lingers on his breath.
Sounds like a hydrocyanic poison. They're often lethal.
He's already gone.
Here's the evidence I've been seeking, Watson.